Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to give you guys a heads up on how you can get, or not really how you can get, you could just go on Steam and get a free game. This don't take no rocket science. I don't gotta explain how to get a free Steam game, but you can get a free Steam game on a game that just came out. It's gonna be free forever for 24 hours, so you add it to your library, and then it's yours to own by the time you guys are watching this video. I guess it would be closer to like 20 hours, but I digress. We'll go over that, and I'll highlight some new Steam game deals for you guys as well. A little game came out yesterday, and looking at the numbers, it's quite interesting, so I'll talk that at the end of this video. We got some other deals to go over is what I'm getting at. So, again, we'll get to that in a little bit, but Nubs Arena is available free right now. It just came out today, and they are giving it away for free as long as you add it to your library by tomorrow morning. So go on Steam, Nubs Arena. I'll leave a link in the description box below. As a true chaotic nub warrior, your skills will be put to the ultimate test in a trap-filled arena. Arm yourself with a can of beans, a Bernie hog stick, or a fish as you battle your way to the top in short, fast-paced multiplayer brawls. Alright, yeah, this game sounds kind of wild. And note, scavenge, loot, and fight. Start with basic weapons, then scavenge the battlefield for upgrades, crack open chests for better firepower, or claim weapons from defeated foes. After all, they won't be needing them anymore. Battle through dynamic areas filled with deadly hazards, spikes, lava, and other dangers. Ensure that your opponents are not only the thing you should be afraid of. Survive or revive. 5 rounds of roguelite progressions. Each match consists of 5 frantic rounds. After each round, select a passive ability that either boosts your chance of survival or amplifies the absurdity of the battle. Key features note: extensive character customization, multiple game modes, fast-paced action-packed battles with roguelite progression, a variety of weapons and power-ups, and much more. All of that is available for free. The regular price is going to be $7.99. There is a launch discount at $4.79, but you can literally add it to your library for free right now, so go ahead and jump on that. That is available, again, only for 24 hours, so want to jump on that as soon as possible. Alright, moving on from that, do want to go over a couple of Steam game deals from our friends over at Green Man Gaming. Right off the bat, Doom the Dark Ages, the base game is available now. It's 17% off for $58.09, and I mentioned it at the top, but this is one of the more interesting games as far as assessing how much a game being on Game Pass absolutely kind of destroyed its Steam reception in terms of how many people are playing it. If you go onto the Steam charts, the peak all-time concurrent player count, and that's going to go up by the time of the weekend, but it's 30,232. If we pull up Doom Eternal, which to be fair was when the world shut down, but you know, I still feel like it's a relevant stat to look at. That peaked at 104,000 players 5.2 years ago. Dark Ages at 30,232. Obviously, the difference here being that Dark Ages is a Game Pass title, but it is interesting to see how much the game's concurrent player count seemingly got slashed based on the fact that it is available on Game Pass. There are other games available on Game Pass. Stalker 2 peaked at well over 100,000. Expedition 33 peaked at well over 100,000 as well. You know, and there are other games. Persona 3 Reload has done better than Doom the Dark Ages as far as all-time concurrent player counts, and again, Doom the Dark Ages will go up, but I do find that's rather interesting. I think Dark Ages is a game that a lot of people gravitated towards Game Pass to play this game, and also it should be noted that it did have the early access gimmick, and the stats that are available do not have that factored in. So if there was like 60, 70,000 people playing it in early access, that's not relevant here. This is the concurrent player count post the game officially coming out, but I would think the post the game officially coming out, it would be even higher, but I do find that interesting. The game is awesome. I would highly recommend you guys to check it out. Some of you guys just don't want to mess around with the subscription service. Totally get that. I'm kind of in that boat these days where if I really want to play a game, it's going into my Steam library, or I'm buying it on PlayStation 5, or whatever the case may be. Dark Ages is a game that I just have directly on Steam, but you know, as a single-player Doom title, I think it's super, super enjoyable, and they made a really good campaign. I get there's the controversy with the PlayStation 5 version and the Xbox version, all the content not being on the disc. Yeah, actually, like, only 80 megabytes are on the disc, but if we assess the game itself, the game is great. I can understand people not wanting to spend a premium, you know, $70 or even here $58, but at the very least, keep it on your wish list, pick it up down the line, or check it out via Game Pass, because Game Pass offers a disgusting value. I mean, if you're getting Expedition 33, Oblivion, Oblivion Remastered and Doom the Dark Ages in the span of like a month. Yeah, that's like straight up insane. And we'll give those other games a mention here as well. The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered is still available, 16% off for $42 if you do want to check that out. It's a good remaster. It's just Oblivion is still gonna be a game that shows a little bit of jank, but overall I think it's a really, really well done remaster. I wasn't like a big Oblivion guy growing up. I got into Elder Scrolls mostly with Skyrim. Like, I played Oblivion, but I didn't get super into it back in the day, so I don't have a lot of the nostalgic appreciation that a lot of other people are gonna have. But as an open world RPG, I mean, it's a sizable experience, a lot of content. The DLC's baked in there. $42 is a pretty good buy. And then, of course, Clair, Obscur, Expedition 33. If you have yet to check it out, it's 20% off for $39.99. This is one of those games that is so good that I've talked to so many people that played the game via Game Pass, and they're like, this game is amazing, let me go buy it. Or they just bought it outright because they thought it was a game that deserved to be in their library already without even playing it, and they didn't want to use Game Pass to play it. They wanted to support the game, so on and so forth. Legitimately a remarkable game. It's one of the front runners for Game of the Year. Certainly is going to be in the mix, but there's going to be competition. I mean, Death Stranding 2 looks outstanding, so I don't think it's a signed, sealed, and delivered that Expedition 33 is going to get Game of the Year just on the basis that GTA 6 got delayed. But man, what an outstanding game. And now, as Sandfall has kind of noted, the world is their oyster as far as all of the opportunities that have been presented to them. I'm sure DLC is on the table. I'm sure another game within this IP is on the table. I'm sure a Nintendo Switch 2 port is on the table. There's so much potential here in what they can do, and as far as a studio that deserves the success, I can't think of any other studio that deserves the success as much as they do, and how great this is for gaming as a whole to see a game like this, you know, that I was excited for, but I never in a million years thought it would have exploded to this degree. So, super happy for them. It's a phenomenal game. I loved how the story turned out. I know that some people, the latter portion, the final act of it, so to speak, you know, there are some twists and turns that definitely had divisive opinions. I personally loved it, so I don't want to get too much into spoilers or anything like that, but I love the story direction of this game. By the end, I just thought it was an incredibly thought-provoking experience, and I just loved it. I thought it was amazing. Amazing soundtrack, great story, great characters. Can't say enough good things about it. $39.99 is a bargain. And then Elden Ring NIGHTREIGN is coming out, and it's 12% off for $35.19. This is obviously out at the end of the month. I'm not a big, you know, Souls-like guy, but I know a lot of people are excited for this on the basis that it is Elden Ring. Kind of odd that From Software is going so deep into multiplayer with this game and Duskblood's coming out, but you know, it is what it is. I'm sure they're working on a mainline single-player game, but I just think the perception of them right now is, hey, you're doing NIGHTREIGN, now you're doing Duskbloods, are you guys moving away from the single-player games? And I know they've refuted that point. It's just, hopefully sometime soon they'll announce their next mainline major single-player game, because I just think the perception is going to be a little weird with them doing back-to-back multiplayer-oriented games. But NIGHTREIGN, you can play solo, it should be noted, but yeah, 12% off, $35.19 on that. A budget title here. So check that out as well. But that is going to do it for me. Again, get Nubs absolutely free for the next 24 hours once it's in your library. It is yours to own forever. And some great deals. Doom just dropped, so check that out. And a lot of other good pickups as well on newer games. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.